I want to thank you for joining us with this week's recording of the program Tribute with me, your host, Danny Hensley. I'm your station and program host. Let's go ahead and kick it off with some great music.
Did you ever take a look to see who's locked around? Everyone I thought was cool is 6 feet underground. Don't you know they're trying to get me lots of times, and now they're reaching out for you. Well, I got out and I'm here to say, maybe you can get out too. Whoa, still alive and well, still alive and well. Every now and then I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm still alive and well, still alive and well, still alive and well. Every now and then I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm still alive and well. When I think about the past, it only brings me down. Make my in the grass while the sun is shining down. It feels so good, your long blonde hair, wind got way down low. Make me shake, make the heart quake, so everyone will know. Whoa, whoa, still alive and well, still alive and well. Every now and then I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm still alive and well, still alive and well, still alive and well. Every now and then I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm still alive and well, yeah. Still alive and well, still alive and well. Every now and then I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm still alive and well, still alive and well, still alive and well. Every now and then I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm still alive and well, still alive and well, still alive and well, still alive and well, alive and well, I'm alive and well, alive and well, alive, I'm alive and well, I'm alive and well, I'm alive and well, I'm alive and well, still alive and well. Yeah, most of the time.
Edgar Winter's going to be on Steve Martin's Unreal Bluegrass this coming Wednesday. It starts at 10 a.m. With an interview talking about the project that he did recently called Brother Johnny. Johnny Winter passed away a few years back, several years back actually now, but if you grew up in the 70s and 80s, actually I grew up in the late 50s through the 60s and mid-70s basically is what I'd consider my growing up time. But anyway, Edgar and Johnny Winter were basically musical heroes, especially during my rock and roll picking years, which, as I said, probably ranged from the mid-70s probably through the early mid-80s. So anyway, I think you'll enjoy Steve Martin's interview with Edgar Winter. Let's see, it starts, as I said, 10 a.m. on Wednesdays. Check out Steve Martin's webpage when you get a chance. All you got to do is Google Steve Martin's Unreal Bluegrass, and it's actually amazing to see who all that Steve Martin has interviewed over the years. And his latest, as I said, will air this Wednesday on Southern Branch Bluegrass and Gospel Music Radio at 10 a.m. Eastern. Here's another tune from that wonderful Brother Johnny project.
It brings a tear. Oh, to my eyes when I begin. Tears. Then I sit down and I cry. Well, just like a child. Don't you know my pouring tears? I just wanna tell you they're running wild. Yeah, now if you don't think, oh, that you'll be home soon, then it's alright. Said I believe I'm gonna drown. Tears. Yeah, now I know it's true. Oh, let me tell you that into each life, Lord, you know a little rain. I know a little rain. Everybody say yeah. 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 I wanna know, don't it make you feel all right now? Good God, y'all.
The program you're listening to is called Tribute, with me, your host, Danny Hensley. We're celebrating the Edgar Winter Project, Brother Johnny. It's an entire project dedicated to Edgar's brother, Johnny Winter. That was drowned in my own tears. Let's see, I wanted to mention some of the amazing artists that's on this project. Even Ringo Starr gets to play drums on the song Stranger. Joe Bonamassa gets to play slide guitar, electric guitar, even gets to sing on the project. Kenny Wayne Shepherd's on the project. Keb Moe, Billy Gibbons, Derek Trucks. It's loaded. Joe Walsh, David Grissom. It's just literally loaded with all-stars. Michael McDonald's on it, which has recently been touring with the Doobies. And anyway, we're celebrating the interview that Steve Martin's Unreal Bluegrass has coming this Wednesday at 10 a.m. on this station. Let's go ahead and do another tune off this wonderful project. This one's called End of the Line.
Winter comes into every heart. After all, it's just a name. Winter fades and spring is at hand. Nothing ever stays the same. But I'm standing, yes, I'm standing. Yes, I'm standing at the end of the line. Time goes on as life rushes by. Every day could be the last. Here and gone in the blink of an eye. In this world all things must pass. But I'm standing, yes, I'm standing. Music now hopes and fears, all the joy and tears. Now it still appears I'm standing at the end. Hey, hey, yeah, 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 of the line.
That's Edgar Winter on vocals, and he did his own piano work on that tune according to the liner notes. End of the line, and we're celebrating the project by Edgar Winter, Brother Johnny. And be sure to tune in this week at 10 a.m. on Wednesday morning for, that's Eastern, for Steve Martin's Unreal Bluegrass. He'll have Edgar Winter as his guest. Next tune coming up's called Got My Mojo Working, and this is, I was reading some of the liner notes on this particular tune. Bobby Rush does the lead vocal and harp. Edgar Winter plays the piano. Michael McDonald and John McPhee, if you know who that is, from the Doobie Brothers, do the group vocals. David Grisman does the guitar, and Bob Glob does the bass. Let's enjoy the next tune called Got My Mojo Working.
Just don't worry on you. Got my mojo working, buddy. Just don't worry on you. I want to love you so bad that I don't know what to do. Going down Louisiana to get me a mojo hand. I'm going down get me a mojo hand. I'm gonna have all you women's high right here under my command. Got my mojo working. 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 Got my mojo working, y'all, but it just don't work on you. All right. Mojo It just don't, oh, it don't, it sure don't work on you.
It's a great old jam tune, ain't it? That's what we used to call them. Got my mojo working. That's Edgar Winter and friends on that particular. I think I read where he did the piano work on that particular tune. Name of the project's called Brother Johnny, and of course you're listening to the brand new program that we just started. It's called Tribute, and we're definitely lifting up and picking up Mr. Edgar Winter's project. Came out with it about mid-year last year. It's called Brother Johnny. And if you just so happens to have grown up in, I guess, early 70s through the early to mid-80s, you're familiar with Edgar Winter and Johnny Winter. And Johnny Winter passed away. I'll get that date here shortly. I'm going to try anyway. I'm doing other stuff behind the scenes, trying to keep up. Anyway, next tune's called Guess I'll Go Away.
About you, wonder why you're not around. Can't keep doing without you. Pack my things and leave this town. I've been thinking about you. Can't keep doing without you. Getting tired and not feeling better.
Taylor Hawkins on the lead vocal. Edgar Winter actually played the keyboards, the organ, on that particular tune. It took 8 years to put this entire project together. And we're listening, of course, to the Edgar Winter Project. Brother Johnny passed away in 2014 in Zurich, Switzerland. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Next tune coming up is called Highway 61 Revisited. We'll talk about it after we hear it.
Well, God said to Abraham, give me a son. Abe said, man, you must be putting me on. God said, no. Abe said, what? God said, you can do what you want, Abe, but next time you see me coming, boy, you better run. You can't hide. Well, Abe said, when you want this killing done, God said out on Highway 61. Welfare department wouldn't give him no clothes. Yeah, poor Howard, where can I go? Howard says there's just one place I know. Sam said, tell me quick, man, I've got to run. Oh, Howard just pointed with his gun. He said that way, down Highway 61. To Louis the King, I've got 40 red, white, and blue shoestrings and 1,000 telephones that don't ring. Tell me, man, where can I get rid of these things? Louis the King said, let me think for a minute, son. Still thinking. He said, yes, I think it can be easily done. Just dump it all out on Highway 61. Night told the first father that things weren't right. My complexion, she said, is much too white. He said, come here, step into the light. He said, you're right. Let me tell the second mother this has been done. But the second mother was with the seventh son, and they were both out on Highway 61. Well, the southern gambler, he was very bored, trying to create
star-studded tune as far as players go. Of course, we had Edgar Winter on lead vocal and piano, Kenny Wayne Shepherd on guitar, John McPhee on slide guitar of the Doobies, Billy Payne organ, and Sean Hurley on bass on that tune. We're listening, of course, to the Edgar Winter Project, 8 years in the making, and this Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m., that's right. Steve Martin's Unreal Bluegrass will actually host Mr. Edgar Winter in an interview talking about the production of the Project Brother Johnny. This next tune coming up is called Stranger, and we'll talk more about it, but it has Ringo Starr on the drums.
Talk to you. You know I'm not sure where I'm going, but I can tell you where I've been. I guess it really doesn't matter, 'cause I'm just looking for a friend. I may not pass this way again.
Talk about a collection of all-stars. That was, let's see, Michael McDonald doing the vocals on that tune. Joe Walsh. How about that? Joe Walsh doing the guitar work. on that tune. Stranger's the name of the tune. Great one, by the way. Let's see, the next one coming up, everybody, that if you ever listen to a jukebox, a lot of folks, I guess the younger folks don't know what a jukebox is. Anyway, this one used to play on the jukebox all the time. I'll talk about who performs on it after we listen to it.
Lordy, mama, light my fuse.
It's a wonder that you can't feel the pyro coming through. Rock and roll hoochie coo. That's Edgar Winter doing the lead vocals on that tune. Steve Lukather doing the guitar solo. Tim Pierce doing the guitar. And this is a star-studded project. If you don't have it, it's called Brother Johnny. And it's by Edgar Winter. He's got a ton of pickers on here. Singers, instrumentalists. They're just... it's just loaded. This next tune coming up, if you haven't heard this one, you hadn't heard music. And I'll let this one speak for itself. Johnny. Be Good.
Well, way down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, the little log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good. He never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play guitar just like ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Woo-hoo, Johnny Be Good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack, or sit beneath the trees by the railroad track. The engineer would see him sitting in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the drivers made. The people passing by, they would stop and say, my, but that little country boy can play. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go, go. 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 Oh, Johnny Be Good. Well, his mother told him someday you will be a man. You will be the leader of a big old band. Nearly people coming from miles around and hear you play your music when the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in the light, saying Johnny Be Good tonight. Go, 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 Johnny, go. 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 Go, go, go. Hey, hey, Johnny Be Good. Yeah.
That's just awesome stuff. That's Edgar Winter doing the lead vocal along with swapping parts with Joe Walsh on that tune. And anyway, I was thinking about when I saw Edgar Winter and White Trash. That's what they called themselves at one time. I think it was a 4 or 5 member group, is best I can recall. But Edgar Winter would actually have a piano, an electric piano, strapped around his neck and shoulders, and be going about stage, all over the stage, playing piano and grabbing a mic and singing parts. Singing lead vocals, singing harmony vocals. It was amazing. But if you had never seen that, the group Exile used to have a piano player that did the same thing out of Kentucky. Anyway, let's continue on. Here's a very well-known tune. I think Rolling Stones ended up doing this tune, made it super, super popular. Anyway, Jumpin' Jack, Flash.
Well, alright. I was born in the crossfire hurricane, and I howl at my mom in the driving rain. Going far right now, back to the gas.
Phil X out of Canada, John Bon Jovi's guitar player, did the lead guitar work on that particular tune. And, of course, Mr. Edgar Winter doing all the lead vocal work, group vocals, keyboards. Let's see. Kenny Arnoff did the percussion, just amazing percussion work. Anyway, this is a tune coming up that we may have to go out with this tune. I'm running out of time. But anyway, it's almost impossible to get all this in a 1 hour program. It's got 17 songs on it. It's amazing. I was thinking earlier, there's an awful lot of bluegrass folk musicians, singers, and whenever they're listening to whatever music they want, a lot of times they're listening to this kind of stuff. You got to get your licks from somewhere. Just ask Caleb Smith and from Balsam Range. He'll talk to you about it. He's a great guy. Anyway, this is a song coming up that I always enjoyed playing. If I was still playing, I'd still play this tune. Love the rhythm of it. Love the lead work on it. Anyway, it's a wonderful tune, and we're listening, of course, to the Edgar Winter Project, dedicated to his late brother, passed away in 2014, Brother Johnny Winter. Anyway, this next tune is called Stormy Monday Blues.
It's stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. It is. They call it stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. Say that Wednesday is worse, Lord, and Thursday's also sad. And then Deacon flies on Friday, Saturday, I go out to play. Friday, Saturday, I go out to play. and Saturday I go out to play. And Sunday I go to church. I kneel down on my knees, I kneel down on my knees and I pray. And this is what I say. You know I cry, Lord have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. You know I cry, Lord have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. Hey, hey, yeah. You know I'm trying to find my baby. Lord, want somebody. Lord, want somebody. Lord, want somebody, please send her home to me. Hey, right now, stormy Monday. Yeah, yeah.
Edgar Winter doing those great vocals. Don't forget to tune in this coming Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, for Edgar Winter. It's going to be on with Steve Martin's Unreal Bluegrass. How about that? We're going to go out with the Texas boy Edgar Winter. One last tune to enjoy the music. This program will also be on the next tribute segment starting next week. Let's see, it's the noon hour every day except for Wednesday, and that spot's taken. Steve Martin himself with Edgar will be on in that slot next Wednesday. Hopefully you've enjoyed the program. I enjoy doing these programs tremendously. It's, for a while, going to take place of the Artist Spotlight segment. That's been a staple on this station for nearly 14 years, right at 14 years. Anyway, we got to go out. We got to let the next feller come in. And we're going to go out with Lone Star Blues. God bless. Have a great day. Great rest of your week.
Well, I was born in Beaumont, left when I was in my teens. I hit the highway on down to New Orleans. Well, I was playing music, searching for just what life means. It sounds like the Lone Star Blues. I never felt so all alone. You had the Lone Star Blues. Try to make it on your own. And then I felt so sad and lonesome, wishing I was back down home. You know I kept on trying, finally got a lucky break. And the people started buying every single thing I could make. Now it was satisfying, one thing I just couldn't shake. I had the Lone Star Blues. I didn't know who I could trust. Talking about the Lone Star Blues. Was it love or was it lust? But by the time I understood it, half my dreams had turned to dust. misfortune hit me like a heart attack. Broke my heart, I could see through every crack. If this is all life has to offer, might just have to give it back. Sounds like the Lone Star Blues. It can get lonely at the top with the Lone Star Blues. Keep on rocking till you drop, 'cause when you're headed for the bottom, it's hard to stop. Ah, you know it is. But when you get down to the bottom, you know it's time to stop.